Interesting places to swim. Bet you that water's cold. Today's date. Well, and they're done now. Let's go.
We're almost to Hana. This is Hana State Park. And somewhere around here is a black sand beach.
There ain't no sand around here.
No.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so there's the, that's the direction to Hana again. This is some park. What's it called? Napa. I just call it the W Papa place. Okay, so whoops. So now we were over there before, so we're walking around this corner here now. Supposedly up this way is this black sand beach. I bet it's going to be a black dirt beach, but that's okay. Certainly there's enough black rocks around to make a beach. Kind of weird trees. I guess they're like cactus or something. This is definitely the windward side of the island. It's really windy. There it is. That is a cool looking beach. There is actual black sand, really rocks on my feet. How about that? Beautiful view, to say the least. Lots of people just showed up all of a sudden here. Guess there's some caves over this way. You want to go check out the caves? You want to? You want to go check them out? I'd like to. Well, we're gonna do the cave thing here real fast. Apparently it's not much of a loop. We're both starving and we want to get to Hana and eat at their only restaurant, but wow, this is pretty cool with all this huge overgrowth. You can barely hear all that. Boy, it's still down here too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah, you can barely hear the beach. It was a really windy. That's not the kind of beach that I want to go to on a regular basis. Everyone's there just to kind of go, oh, cool, it's black. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, did you even see one local there? It's like, And let's see, what time is it now? It says it's
2 hours off.
It's 1 o'clock already. Well, we need to try and get back around behind Haleakala, and if that doesn't work, then we'll just have to take the quote-unquote real road back. And what's nice is we don't really care how long it takes. We've decided to do this all day long, and so we're doing it. God, every morning has been like, well, let's do this, and then we change our mind as we get to the car. Well, there's a cave. Cool. It's like a hole. So what are we supposed to do? Can I go, Okay, so I've recorded the hole. And now we're going back out. Gee, it's some guy said it was really short, and it sure enough is. Nice sarong. So when am I going to get rid of this cold you gave me? Not for a long time. You want to go right? I don't really need to.
What's up this way?
Oh, gee. Oh, that's the, okay. It's the only way out. This is like, is that cold or hot or? Is it?
Seconds ago, he's like, it's cold, it's cold.
Is it fresh? It looks really clear anyway.
It does look clear.
It's funny as I can see better through the
Viewfinder?
camera. Yeah, it's like it's got a better light kind of thing going there. Okay, done. It's a hole. It's a big hole. It's got water in it. People swim in it. These plants are pretty awesome, the reds and greens. Well, that was pretty damn fast. Heavy breathing. Boy, this is a serious walk. It's quick vertical is what it is. And here we are back to the parking lot. Back to all the other tourista. There's Haliak to the west. The legend of W. Papa Caves. Okay, sure. There's our home away from home.
Okay, we are going into Hana now.
We just drove by Hana High and,
Hana High.
and elementary school.
School, yeah, has a nice view of the ocean from their school.
Lots of funky flowers, obviously, but after a while they're all the same. I always get a kick out of the bananas.
Yeah, they have some huge banana trees.
I haven't seen any fruit yet, right? Go after it. We're still in Hana. Here's the coast. We're going to a red sand. You can see some red sand down here. Supposedly there's more around the corner. This is a very interesting trail we're on right now. If you fall down, you would get severely hurt. We just passed one of the more interesting parts. I'll go back up it here. And this was kind of interesting. You can see the trail on off in the distance too. It's much better back there. There was a little piece of red sand back there, but it was only like maybe 20 feet wide. And it's really red. You can see the rock up here, but it gets much more interesting along the way here. We're adventuring now. Okay, this is as we experience it. Uh-oh, hello, stepping over rocks, killing myself. Well, there is red sand. God, look at that water, that's just awesome. I don't think I'd go out there.
No.
That is interesting. How did they get there? They must have swam because they certainly didn't take those rocks. I think I would definitely not be doing that. Supposedly this is a nude beach. I think that guy has no clothing on, the one in the water there. No, I guess I do see a suit of some sort. But wow, look at that cliff face there. That's pretty cool. Awesome. The blue is just incredible. The wind isn't too bad here, as bad as it was like back at the black sand beach, but you can see this is definitely the sort of standard lava kind of look stuff. This is an interesting way of getting somewhere too. Cool looking tide pools. Don't see any, I see some anemones. Are they anemones or anemones? I don't know what the hell they're called. Those fish things that stick around. So, Haleakala off in the distance. Look at how all the trees are sort of bent by the wind. Like this constant wind. That must be an interesting island to go to. There's a big old tree log right there. Well, shall we continue on and see if we can not get ourselves killed? You know your vacation is interesting when the object is not to get yourself killed or otherwise severely injured. That's when you know it's working. We just ate at the Hana restaurant. It was really good food. We both pigged out and not really that hungry, but we need to lay down. We didn't bring any beer to this beach. Not a surprise, why not? Okay, there's some au naturals. There's real red sand. So, oh boy. Wild chickens. It's weird.
We are past Hana. Past Hana.
We're on the road past Hana. The birds around here are as stupid as you could possibly imagine.
Very windy, narrow road.
Lots of green, but
Very green.
we're wondering if we're going to get any. Oh, check that out, Heath, back behind.
There's a nice little waterfall. We've seen many of them along the way.
Cool.
It's basically Haleakala off in that direction.
Yep. Straight up.
Very
Straight
tropical.
up. Cows just sort of hanging out.
There's the cows.
National Park entrance, 0.3 miles. Haleakala National Park. Hey baby, I'm checking you out. No alcohol. We're out of here. We're at the end of this road, and it's starting to get really freaky because it's like, man, it's one lane, and a lot of places on the other hand, it's a beautiful view. See all this valley's pretty awesome. There's a black sand beach back there, then there's been a couple of rocky sand, whatever. Okay, now here we are. Eee. Nice water, but I don't want to touch it. No, that's gorgeous stuff. I'm freaking out about rocks landing too. It's like, Jesus. Yeah, Jesus. Weird.
Oh, here we are on this road, if you can call it that.
This is,
And there's the mailbox.
we lost the tar about a mile back. Can you get a shot of the mountain at all? Not really. It's still kind of not really there. Well, I mean, this is more or less what I expected. It's a little too narrow in places for my own. Well, there's certainly not a lot of cars here either, so that's just fine by me. It's pretty mountains. You know, and I'm starting to freak out about like
The store.
You want to get anything?
I don't know, do you?
I have no idea.
We could get something, you want to?
What do you want to get? It's not real paved, but it's mostly paved. That's good enough for me at this point. Wow, rolling hills. Except for that big frickin' mountain off to the right.
There's Haleakala over that way.
Man. What's your visibility up there right now? About fucking 10?
Jared.
About 10, I said?
as you can see, there is a very big volcano up there that last erupted 200 years ago. And there's the bay. JR, somebody's coming.
Okay, so this is like one of the more recent lava flows. I mean, this has been a very interesting drive, to say the least. Very desolate here. It's like a dry riverbed here. And then there's the mountain. There's actually a path that kids have come down here and partied. It's just some valley up in the mountains there. It's pretty cool. God, there's a metro. Man, a Geo Metro, that's what, 3 cylinders? They're crazy. And you want to get over to the, I mean, this is just basically another little washout area, because over to the right are all the rocks and whatnot, or like flash flooding in the wintertime. It's slow.
Some natural arch right there. It's kind of cool.
Wow, look at how,
God.
I mean, this is just grass. It's like, we're getting closer to the last lava flow, which was like 200 years ago.
Funky rocks.
There's a trail. They're paying for gold in there. Wow, that's pretty cool. Not much of a beach. Rocks. Caves over to the left. Oh, am I going to knock you over?
No. That's very pretty.
I have no idea where we're at. Tell us what we're looking at.
That's from the 1790 lava flow. That's what that is.
You want to go up the other way and show? There's an ocean around us too, as it turns out.
Yeah, of course.
And you can't even see the mountain at this point. It's
The mountain's
gone.
way up there. Can't see it. Definitely.
Was it 17?
More lava. Yep, 200 years ago.
Wow, look to the left. There's like patches of occasional green and brown, and everything else is just black. Maybe that's that lava flow from.
Yeah, the moo-moos here.
Hello, cow. Hello, little prime rib. Hey, pork chop. Oh, no, pork chop there. Filet. Hey, filet. Here, filet. It's certainly cold enough you wouldn't want to be up there. Let's put it that way. Well, there's a nice sunny day again. I like to see that. God, this is a nice road. Well, there's where we're staying too. Geez, there's one of the resorts. Unfortunately, we have to go all the way back up to Kalui and then back down. It's like a 40-mile. I can't make the time work right now. There it is. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. That is the left side of the mountain. And it keeps going and going and going. And we're going to be up that way, where all the clouds are at. And we shall see how well the video works.
Here we are at about halfway up Haleakala. It's kind of hazy down there.
yeah. 5,000 feet. Round numbers.
That's what it looks like. You can see a long ways.
So can you try and go back up the mountain? Should we drop the top?
No. We're driving through the clouds. Hopefully you can see that on video.
There's the ubiquitous van who's driving down. Apparently what they do is they drive along for a while until they get a bunch of cars behind them. And then they pull over and the cars all go by and then they continue on their way. God, can't even see the island now. I mean, I guess the West Maui Mountains are over that way, but I don't know. I mean, I'm looking for him, but I can't see him. It's just all ocean. Huh. Oh well.
It's interesting. We're lucky as hell that those mountains are covered.
Yeah, you can see there's
Well, Heather, the West Maui mountains are covered in clouds.
You can see them now. They got power lines up here.
What?
They got power lines up here.
Is this the one that has Keck? That was, I think that's Keck. Remember that? We went to that session with Mark Danahy. They talked about the Keck. No, I think those are on the other island.
On Hawaii.
Keck is now a pair of. I think those might be Keck. It's the largest ground observatory in the world. Okay, folks, it's like a couple hundred people in the land.
Well, here is the crater. Interesting.
They should have like a destination resort right in the middle there.
Here's the visitor center. 9,740 feet. And here is the crater again. It's really spectacular. Yesterday we drove all the way around this thing.
God, that was a long time. I still can't believe we made it.
We went four-wheeling and
See that line over there?
Yeah.
That's what we think you want to do. We're not going to do it today.
Well, we're staying down there. A long way down there. Somewhere down there. Of it all. We are at the summit. There's the observatory that's here. In the distance, we think that's the Big Island. A clear day. You can see almost forever, at least all the way to the Big Island.
from 10,000 feet.
From 10,000 feet, yes, there it is.
And the oxygen is getting to us. My brain is depending.
Local H, Magnavox, and Gravity Kills. Used for Minnesota's Running Weekend Smash Mouth. 2 stages, 15 bands, 20 tons of snow. Big air demos with pro.
Okay, we are now down past McKenna. I believe we saw that the day before yesterday when we were driving around the whole island. It's definitely interesting. This is that lava flow that happened a couple hundred years ago. All of this.
Well, there's some of the resort hotels. We're just on the north side of Little Beach. Gorgeous rocks. Molokini's over that way. Kailui, I guess you can see. There's the West Maui Mountains there. There's my wife running way ahead of me.
That tells the operator that that call is terminated. She looked at her watch, write down the time, then unplug.
Well, do you want to go listen to him some more or not really? Huh? Do you understand what she means by hammers? See, this is the part that breaks the rock up right there. And look at how tiny those are there. They're that round. The real ones were this round. Can you imagine how loud those things were?
Well, you know, this fellow was doing pretty good. He had onions.
Oh boy, he had onions.
And onions were $1 a piece.
$1 a piece.
It was spicy.
He had cheese.
Sausage.
Oh wow.
Look at that. Well, sometime the last of this month, I think, the Placer County Gold layer will be in the courthouse gift shop.
Does me go now?
Tegan, hold on. And Ty?
Plus, you got very
You know, I have that sluice box at home, right?
This is your stream.
Mm-hmm.
You realize that 2 years you'll have to do this.
Yep, you've got 3 more years, Tegan. Hey, Ty. Here's it. Yep, there's that. This is still the working courthouse?
Yes.
Okay.
The courts are all of you know. She's also Placer County Superior Court.
Okay.
He's also 103.
Which 103 years old, that's right. Those are all the different.
We came here earlier.
See all the different names of the Indian tribes, Ty?
Truman.
Huh? Okay, well, thank you. That's.
Coming all the way here, kids. Children get to this.
Look out.
You can see an eagle say.
Oh, right.
So then they will like that too.
Well, I think I can see it, but I don't know. I should be able to, actually. If our eyes can see it, why can't the video camera?
Papa Joe's Blondie still has one of those in the garden.
After construction in 1980s, sections of Interstate 80 now are 6
Did you hear the very links on first?
It's pretty. That's called a diorama. Isn't that neat?
They would get logs and they would chop down trees.
2 o'clock.
Oops. Excuse Excuse me. Hey Tegan, how you doing, hon? Oh, are you gonna make a pretty little heart for your head?